Just minutes ago, Shigeru Ishiba wrapped up his first news conference as Japan's prime minister. There, he addressed top priorities that his cabinet will tackle. This includes addressing public outrage over his governing party's corruption scandals. Mr. Ishiba also stressed the need for Japan to strengthen its defense capabilities against what he called the most severe regional security situation since World War II. Well, we're joined by CNA's Michiyo Ishida, reporting live from Tokyo. Michiyo, Mr. Ishiba, as we heard that his top priorities domestically will be to sort out public anger over corruption within his party, and internationally, defense of Japan. What more did he say in terms of his priorities at his first press conference since becoming prime minister?
Well, he started out with the importance of abiding by the rules. Now, this is on the back of political funds scandal within his ruling Liberal Democratic Party. He vowed to conduct political reform. And he said for the coming general election, the snap election that he called for, he will conduct a survey of LDP candidates to make sure they are clean. Now, another pillar he mentioned is to defend Japan. He said the cornerstone is Japan-U.S. alliance and security cooperation with like-minded nations for a free and open Indo-Pacific based on the rule of law. But he said that there are not enough self-defense force personnel in Japan and noted the need to recruit more. And he said to defend Japan, it's also important to take Japan out of deflation. And to protect each individual, he stated the need to deal with natural disasters, noting powerful typhoons, torrential rain hitting Japan every year. And he stated his desire to set up a disaster prevention agency. He also wants to revitalize the rural areas, and he thinks there is potential with its wealth of farm, fishery products, and forestry. He wants to reform education and provide more opportunities to women. And he is expected to give more details on Friday during his policy speech to address both houses of Diet and respond to questions next week.
Michiyo, of course, Mr. Ishiba also announcing his new cabinet, which includes, surprisingly for some perhaps, he's kept his chief cabinet secretary and also his new finance minister. Both these men contested for the same position that Mr. Ishiba won last Friday as to get leader of the LDP. So his choice of people to fill his cabinet, how should we be assessing his choices in that quarter?
Well, I mean, actually, analysts are looking more about having 4 defense background ministers in his cabinet. For instance, Prime Minister Ishiba himself, Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshimasa Hayashi, Gen Nakatani, the new defense minister, was a member of the self-defense force. A new foreign minister, Takeshi Iwaya, was defense minister as well. And LDP's new policy research council chairman, Itsunori Onodera, was too. So analysts think that this actually reflects Mr. Ishiba's commitment to face security threats in the region. He's been mentioning, although he did not mention in today's news conference, that he wants to create an Asian version of NATO. He's keen to revise the U.S. Armed Forces Agreement in Japan. That is, he wants a Japanese base in U.S. territory. And, 13 of his 19 cabinet ministers are first-time cabinet ministers. And in a way, this can be seen as a fresh start. Mr. Ishiba did not form his cabinet based on requests from powerful factions, a sign he is reforming the LDP from its traditional power structure.